Hello everyone, it's Sheila's back again for the second time today. I had more happy mail today. I was on my way out and the postwoman came today quite early. Well, it wasn't that early, but a bit earlier because it's Saturday and they don't have a late delivery on the Saturday. So I've got more happy mail here and I'm not absolutely certain, I haven't opened it yet. But I think this is from a lady. She has put her part of her name on the bag here, called Beverley. And she contacted me by email and she had seen one of my videos where I was asking about, I was talking about the mercerised cotton. She called it merchandised cotton on the email. I think it might be, you know, that thing where your phone, what is it, where they print the words they think you want to use. But anyway, I think that's who it's from, but I'm going to open it up and have a look. I have to make a hole in to start cutting it here. The lady said she had seen some mercerised cotton in a charity shop and she had remembered about me talking about it, saying I was having trouble getting a hold of it. So she sent an email and asked for my address because she was going to get it for me and send it to me, and that's what she's done. Oh, it's patents. There's patents, 100% cotton, and it is mercerised. I can see, if anyone doesn't know the difference between mercerised cotton and ordinary cotton, just think about paint, emulsion paint, where you have vinyl and matte. The mercerised is equivalent to the vinyl. It has a sheen on it. And the ordinary cotton is just matte. And I can tell this, I can tell by the feel of it, this is mercerised. Don't know, it doesn't tell you. Doesn't say that, but I know by the look of it and by, I don't know whether you can tell from there, but it has got a sheen. I have some ordinary cotton, I think, down here. Yes, that's some ordinary cotton. Don't know if you can tell the difference when you look at the. You can see the bit of a sheen on the mercerised. So I have one. Oops, oh, there's the label come off. You can tell it's mercerised. The label slipped off. That's the shiny. So I have two. Oh, that one's been used a bit, I think. There's another one, that's no label on that one. So there's a card inside. I'll have to read what it says on the card first. I'll show the rest. It says, "Dear Sheila, after hearing your video on..." No, she's definitely not the cotton, not a phone, she's merchandised cotton. "I could not resist getting these for you. They were an absolute bargain. I know these are not red, white or blue, but I'm sure you'll make something lovely with them. Looking forward to watching more of your videos, Bev." Beverley, her name was on the thing, so she sent me that lovely card. And I did get a card off Emma this morning when... And I forgot to show you her card. I had already taken it out of the pack, so that was a card that Emma sent to me. And she had a little bit writing in it, and then she said, "Hope you take care and enjoy the sunshine, and I don't mind you sharing on your lovely channel. It's a shame we don't live nearer. Happy knitting and crocheting, your friend Emma." It is that. There's a lot of lovely people, and I wish I did lived a lot closer to a lot of those people, but we'll see what else is in here. It's a beige. Nice, it's a nice colour, these. This is Peyton's as well. Oh, it actually says Mercerised cotton on there. Don't know whether it says it. They're both Peyton's, but they're different labels. I think this is the kind of label you get on Peyton's now. This is an older. I think this is an older. This must be what the labels were like before, but it's the same yarn. I'm looking to see if it says Mercerised on here anywhere, but I know it is Mercerised, but I cannot see where it actually says. It just says 100% cotton. So that's 2, 3, 4 of the beige and 5 of the blue. It's a nice blue, that. I could maybe get a little one of those sleeveless little summer tops out of that one. I think maybe it's out of the blue. I might try that and see whether there's enough, and if I think maybe it's possibly get one out of this as well, because those little, you know, little tops with just the thin straps, they don't take very much yarn. And that's lovely Beverley. I wish I could see bargains like that. I often have a look in the charity shops around where I live, but I've never ever seen anything like these bargains. That's all I go in for, really, to have a look to see if they've got anything like this. But and I have finished today. I've finished a set of 4 coasters, and I've just put these up on my eBay shop, so they are up there now for anyone that might want them. I did post 2 today, and I still had another one that was still on eBay. And as I was putting I had done my bit shopping, and I was putting the parcels in the post box. eBay, when you make a sale on eBay, they make a sound. There's a sound comes on your phone. It's like a cash till ringing up. And as I was putting them in, that sound came on my phone. I had another sale for the other set of coasters that were up. And I wish it had happened earlier while I was still at home. I could have parcelled it up. But I thought it doesn't make any difference when I post it, even tonight or tomorrow, because they're not going to be picked up till Monday. Even what I posted today is not going to be up till Monday. So anyway, there's a set of 4 of those ones. And I had to go at another. I decided to have a try. I used all 3 colours together, and I've made some. These ones here are up. These ones are up for £5. That's what I've been selling those ones for. This one's a little bit smaller. You can see the size. I've put this set up for £4 up on eBay. If anyone's interested in these ones. They're just the red, white and blue, but I crocheted with the 3 strands, the red, white and blue together, to make a set, set of 4 of those ones, just to see what they come out like. And it's like crocheting with chunky. I used the I think it was a 10 in my bag. I think it was a 10 hook that I used. Yes, it was that big hook, the 10mm one that I used on the 3 strands. So there was only like 1, 2, 3 rounds. A lot quicker to make, those ones. These ones took about half an hour to make. These ones take me nearly an hour for each one. I think the fastest I've done, I timed myself the day and did it as fast as I could, and it took me exactly 50 minutes. But I don't usually crochet that fast. I'm not a fast crocheter. Probably because of the way I crochet, because I crochet with the hook and the yarn in the same hand. I don't do it, you know, like everybody else does. That's probably why it takes me a little bit longer, but that's the way I was taught, and I can't do it any other way. But anyway, I was at my bingo on Thursday night. Me and my friend, we never won anything, but my friend said to me, when I picked her up, she gave me this. Her knitting bag. And I says, yes. What have I got to do with that? Oh, she says, the cardigan, I want you to put the sleeves in for us because it's a set-in sleeve for our little great-granddaughter. She's only a 24-inch. So I didn't really look at it until I got home. Yeah. She says, I'm hoping I cannot do set-in sleeves. I thought, well, you shouldn't have knitted a set-in sleeve if you can't do set-in sleeves. But she's done that. She's stitched the sides on. Now, when I do set-in sleeves, I do the shoulders first. And then have all this open, and then I set the whole sleeve in around there, and then I stitch up the sleeve seam and down the side seam. But she's made it a bit difficult for me because she stitched up the sides. But I thought I just had to set the sleeves in. So I messaged her and I says, well, there's no neck, the bands or anything on it. Oh, you do that, you're better than me. I says, what do you mean me do that? She says, well, as you're putting the sleeves in, you might as well do the neck and the bands. And she says, I cannot make head nor tail of the bands. The bands are picked up on the front. I says, well, what's the matter with them? She says, well, have a look at the pattern, you'll see, but I just cannot work it out. She says, you've got to pick stitches up and drop stitches, and I can't do that. So I had a look at the pattern anyway, and the pattern has down the front, it's like a scalloped edge on the edge of the bands. And it's where you knit so many stitches, like about 3 stitches, and on the 4th one you drop the stitch down, like you do on the blackberry stitch, about 3 stitches. So it makes that little scallop, and she couldn't make head nor tail of that. But I had a look at her sew, and I thought, I'm going to have to do the shoulders, and I'm going to have to sew the seams on the sleeves and set them in around there. And I'm looking at her sewing it. Sewing is disgusting. I wouldn't give anything away like that, the way she stitched that. But it's not my knitting. Anyway, that's a little 24-inch cardigan I've got to finish off for her. Like she thinks I've got nothing else to do. She's got nothing else to do, but I have. So she's expecting that next Thursday. Hopefully I'll have it ready by then. There's the sleeves there. And it's a kind of pattern. I think I did that pattern on the blankets. Oh, you've made a mistake in the middle of the sleeve, Anne, as well. You've done too many rows in between. It's knit 2, purl 2 for 2 rows, and then purl 2, knit 2 for 2 rows. And it looks like she's done knit 2, purl 2 for 4 rows. I'm sitting picking up, trying to see if I can find anything else wrong with it. I'm not going to tell her though, it'll upset her. I'll just put the sleeves on and do the rest for her and not see anything. She probably hasn't noticed herself. But I'm afraid I notice things like that. I don't know whether you can see it. You can see the difference across there. It's a difference, the stitches out of whack. That's my word for it. But there was a lady when I was at my bingo. There was an old lady who we talk to now and again. She comes up to our table, and when she comes in, before she goes and sit down, and never knew how old she was, but she had this sweater on, and it was beautiful. It was a lovely lacy pattern, a very intricate pattern, and they call her Margaret, this lady. And I says, Margaret, did you knit that sweater you're wearing? She says, yes. And I says, well, you wouldn't like a job, would you, Margaret? She says, what do you mean a job? I says, knitting. I love knitting. But she says, you know what? I'm not very quick at it, she says, because she says, I only just finished this sweater about 2 weeks ago. which is I was 93 years old when I started it, and I'm 95 now. So it took her 2 years to knit it. And I know what she means, because I've got one I've had for about a year now that I've been doing for myself. But I couldn't believe that lady was 95 years old and had done that beautiful sweater. You know, it was just perfect. There was nothing wrong, but nothing you could see wrong with it. But that's just probably from her age. You know, that's the kind of things where we did in my age as well. We all knit our own sweaters and things like that, and she did as well. But anyway, that was just a little bit extra because I had got that Happy Meal to show you. And that's my little bit again. So thumbs up and subscribe. Bye for now, and I'll catch you later.